Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? I think it's time for an update. Anybody guess what these are? Take your time. Figure it out. Those go under this giant gap. So I'm gonna start taking the woodwork or the framework out of this car and maybe put it on a chassis this weekend. Thought this day would never come, huh? Well, I guess I haven't made videos in a long ass time, but for your viewing pleasure, feast your eyes on the greatest air intake you ever did there see. Well, it's an air intake, yay! Finally freaking got it sorted out. It's looking great and soon to be shiny. Look at that. Got her all rounded out, flattened out, looking good. Pretty excited. And you can see those little gaps there, but I've got a plan. Because I gotta mold this, right? And most of you know this, but for whoever it doesn't know, this back piece is coming off, right? So the air intake has to be a separate piece, and that big hole there is going to be a smaller hole at some point. But I have to fix. I gotta get the wood out and pretty much fix it from the back side. So I went to the dollar store and I got a whole crap load of this stuff. Just modeling clay. Cost $1. Big chunk of it there. And so, well, maybe tomorrow and take this, just pretty much cram it in there, make it sort of kind of smooth enough to make a mold of it. Shouldn't be too hard. And yeah, just waiting for this primer to dry. Once it's dried, I'm gonna wax the shit out of it and attempt my very first mold. And I don't know if you guys remember, but at one point I fucked up for the 10,000th time, and you see that line there? Right about there. See how it's, I don't know, I screwed up. I cut the line too big, got too excited with the old cutting disc, and I cut the wrong spot. So I had it all in, put a new piece in there, but it's not strong at all. So what I have to do is get out all of this garbage. It's actually drywall mud and random junk. All this stuff. It's like duct tape and wood and chunks of plastic. There's some aluminum foil in here. Oh man, there's pretty much anything that I could use to make a shape out of. It's pretty much under here. And yeah, so I gotta get this out and then reinforce it so it's nice and strong. And yeah, there's that piece sorted out. And yeah, getting all this wood out. It's pretty easy. I have to undo the screws, pulls right out. Right now I'm working on kind of an easy section because I'm pulling a small piece out of a big hole kind of idea, and yeah, going well so far. Soon I'll be getting all this stuff out of here, pulling all this. Comes out pretty easy. More duct tape. See, my looks pretty on the outside, but she's kind of foobarred on the in. No big deal. But yeah, it's pretty darn strong. This is not supported by anything. Probably hold my weight. I'm not going to test that theory right now. But yeah, it's getting close. The master plan is, remember when I built all these shelves and everything? Well, I'm going to have to take all this junk out. I'm going to attempt to move the car all the way to the back corner. And see the rafters here? I found a pulley system thing that I think it's like a max lift of 1,000 pounds with a piece of string. Well, rope through pulley system, right? So the idea will be I'm going to drill a hole in here. See this big, it's kind of the big flat piece here. I'm going to chuck a 2x4 underneath here, right? And bolt her through, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, I can lift this up and have it hanging off the roof. And that'll give me an extra, I think like 8 feet to the back there, and then I can pull the chassis in. I'm pretty much going to be stuffed in here like a sardine, because yeah, the chassis is the same size as the car, right? And I measured, because from the top here to down here is somewhere around 40, we'll just call it 4 feet. And the roof is, I don't know, I can touch it, so it's not that tall. But yeah, and changing the dimensions of the wheelbase, it's now going to be 114. Not a big deal, because this back part isn't finished, right? It's got that, well, I showed you guys that chunky thing over there. We're gonna call it a diffuser for now, because I don't know what the heck it's called. And yeah, it's not gonna screw me up too bad, because 4 inches is fuck all, right? And so I'll just bring this back piece about here, fill in that. I've got an idea how I'm gonna do that without having to actually make or build anything. Going to be lazy, and I'm just going to probably use on the smashing shit on the Zonda there is I don't know, like an air scoop that goes like right here somewhere. So if I just put that in here and then make this pretty decent, you know, round it out, don't make it look like garbage, but not spending another week or two on wheel wells, because it's a pain in the butt, and I'll have to, well, those wheel well things are already made, so I don't know. Should be fairly straightforward and quick and easy. What else we got going on here? Oh, no huge power plant. It's gonna be a modular V8, 4.6 liter. Yeah, it's only a couple hundred horsepower, but being how light the car is, it should go pretty quick. And that's just, you know, starting, because sooner or later there will be engine upgrades and knots and fire-breathing dragons and maybe a unicorn, or I don't know, something. I'll make it go fast. But yeah, it's getting close, boys. Getting close. But I better shut her down before the video gets too long. Maybe make another one. And have a good night. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Fun is just about to start. Talk to you later.